Have you wondered what agents have thought about the market in Calgary over the last 12 months? Well, today we have 4 incredible agents that we interviewed on our team who have over 50 years experience combined, and they're going to tell all. So I want to introduce you to 4 agents that are on our team that are awesome, that are amazing. First off is Erin DuPont. Now, Erin, she lives and helps buyers and sellers and even investors in the inner city Calgary, loves being a part of our hockey-filled home with managing all the hockey schedules of her future NHL boys, that's right, and has repeatedly said she is so rewarded when helping her clients find incredible city homes. Now, next up, we have Matt Antrim. Matt actually lives and does a lot of his business up in the northwest part of Calgary. His knowledge and love of real estate goes deep. He's been in the business for over 10 years, and he's constantly finding ways to improve his level of service to his clients, all the while loving being a dad who is the newest Little League soccer coach. It's true. Like, I'm not even making this up. He actually just passed his police exam, or his police check. So that's good. That's good. Now, third is Randy Sherman. So if you've met Randy and spent any time with her, you would quickly realize that you're just simply not doing enough in your day, because this lady can simply get stuff done. With the business of little ones, she is still a top producer on her team and is constantly setting and crushing her goals for herself, her clients, and her family. Now, personally, I think I have left the best for last. I want you to meet my wife, my business partner, Rebecca Chamberlain. This lady is a powerhouse. If you have a chance to talk or spend time with Rebecca, you know that you are cared for and have the best of the best in front of you. So, the best part of it is I've been lucky to call this lady my wife for over 18 years, and we've had a privilege of building this real estate business together. So let's jump into the first question. Now, I want to hear from you for how has the market shifted for buyers over the last 6 to 12 months?
The market has shifted substantially in the last 3 to 6 months. The buying frenzy, sellers' market conditions have now shifted into more balanced conditions. Although we're still seeing multiple offers in some scenarios, I think buyers can expect less competition, the ability to negotiate on the price, and now the ability to have a home inspection included in their purchase.
I would say to any buyer when someone was calling to say they were going to start to look at homes, I would say it was like a stop, drop, and roll process where a house got listed and buyers needed to see that house right away in order to have an opportunity to potentially write an offer on that. I thought it was horrible for buyers. I really felt bad for them.
Things are balanced now. Things are not insane. It was not possible to maintain that momentum that we had last winter. Things, I would say, are much more balanced. Houses are still selling. Properties are moving. However, we have time now to book appointments, to go in, to properly view them, to spend 45 minutes or an hour in a house, not 15 minutes like we were allocated sometimes when the market was so hot. We can finally add conditions. We can do home inspections. We can have financing conditions. Buyers are not feeling the pinch and the stress of having to make a decision within an hour of viewing a house. This has made things calmer, more sustainable, and just more enjoyable from a buying and selling standpoint.
In late 2022, we're seeing that interest rates have obviously increased from what they were, and we're getting a little bit more inventory hitting the market. So I'm finding it's a little more relaxed. Buyers can take a minute or two to think about a property, and us as agents as a whole are getting a chance to talk to our clients, make sure it's a good fit for them when they're considering buying, and it's just a little bit more of a relaxed environment right now.
Now, those are great answers, and truthfully, I feel with Rebecca. I felt bad for buyers over this last year because sometimes, even when I was showing some houses last minute, helping out the team, you only had 15 minutes to see it, and then you had to get an offer in sometimes within half an hour. So I felt bad for them, and like Erin said, it truly is unsustainable. So, and obviously it is unsustainable because it didn't sustain. So here we are. And how has the market changed? Now, you 4, how has the market changed for sellers over the last 6 to 12 months?
How has the market shifted for sellers in late 2022? Well, now more than ever, Sellers have to be prepared, prep their home, do the hard work.
I think the days of obtaining 10 plus offers, unconditional, 100K over asking price, I do believe those days are now behind us. Although the market is still seeing a lot of newcomers moving to our city, sellers still need to be realistic with pricing strategies and home preparation.
Houses are still selling. They just may not sell within the first weekend of being listed. Sometimes they're taking 10, 15, even 20 to 30 days to sell. They are moving if they are priced right and if they are presented properly.
You listed something. In many cases at the beginning of the year, you had multiple offers. Sometimes, you could have anywhere between 5 and 25 offers, depending on how a seller had priced it.
Buyers want good product. They aren't willing to settle for something that's subpar.
I noticed that buyers are still feeling like prices are inflated from what just went down in early 2022. So in order to make a buyer feel comfortable writing an offer on your home and purchasing it right now, it has to look great. It has to give them confidence that yes, the market is changing. Yes, prices are higher than what they once were, but we love this house. We want to buy this house. Let's make a move so we don't miss out on that opportunity.
Absolutely. They are right. Sellers, if you are planning on putting your home on the market over the next 6 to 12 months, you have to do the work. So when you work with us on our team, we only ever get a stager in to meet with you. You got to do a staging consultation to have someone look at your home to help set it up. The preparation and the pricing are most important in these markets, right? So the follow-up question that I want to ask a few of you, how has the market changed in certain price ranges depending on you're buying or selling?
Under, I would say, $1 million, the market is moving very quickly if the home is positioned well. So meaning it's priced well, it shows well, and sellers have been diligent with maintenance.
The lower price range, we're still seeing a lot of competition among buyers for, say, 600,000 and under. It's very competitive. So buyers do need to be prepared for that market.
Great. It's true. Like, there are still some multiple offers happening in certain price ranges, and this is still kind of happening. Now, I don't know how long it's going to happen for. Are we going to see this going into next year? We could see it come back stronger in the spring. I do not know, but this is out there. This is what's happening right now. So what are things that buyers or sellers should consider and really focus on over the next 12 to 18 months for those that are planning on being in this market?
So, and then in regards to sellers, I think sellers, in order to obtain maximum value, you want to give yourself time to position the house well. So I mean, declutter and clean it and, get excellent marketing. Still, some agents take photos with their iPhone, which is a crime, and to be ready. And then for a seller to know where you're going to go. So if the process happens quicker than you had imagined, you're not left homeless.
I think what's most important for buyers to know as we're ending 2022 and starting 2023 is we don't know what is coming next. We hear all these things on the news. We hear these big scary headlines. We don't know what's coming. So I tell my buyers, just prep yourself, be prepared, have your pre-approvals in place, find a great agent that you know, like, and trust, and just trust the process. If it's the right time and you want to buy into this market, do it. Do it with full preparation. It'll make a process that can sometimes be stressful for buyers a little less stressful. It shouldn't be stressful. It should be fun. You're buying a house. You get to go house shopping. You get to do all the fun stuff.
Buyers need to shop with a budget, and they need to understand the cost of home ownership, which includes mortgage, insurance, taxes, and future maintenance costs down the road.
Since there's limited inventory on the market, the good houses, they're moving quickly. And so we need to be prepared so that when a house comes up that they love and that is their dream house, that they're prepared to write an offer and that we're prepared to have that offer accepted and go through the steps to make that house become theirs and make it a reality.
Now, those are fantastic answers. And the reality is, not everyone is going to be doing this next question, but some are actually just buying or just selling. Now, if someone is planning on buying and selling at the same time in the same market, what should they focus on?
someone's planning to buy or sell in the same market, it's important to understand, do you need to sell your home in order to buy? If you need to sell your home in order to buy, it's really important to start the positioning your homes.
Buying and selling in the same market can be very stressful. Sellers need to plan out every detail in this process. As a realtor, we can sit down with our clients, customize a plan, and streamline this process from start to finish.
Because the timing of things has changed. When the market was super hot, people could buy a house, have a longer possession with the security of the knowledge that their house likely would sell for the price that they want. Now that things are more balanced, you have to come up with a really good approach with your realtor and make sure that you're both on the same page.
Depending on the inventory of your market, you may want to list it right away. But if you don't have a place to go, then obviously you need to work with your agent in order to time those two things.
Know your real estate goals. If you have to make a move right now and you want to make a move right now, then do it. Sitting around waiting for that idea of the perfect market likely will never happen. There'll always be something favoring some aspect of the market. And so I just say, if this is the right time, stick to your guns, stick to your goals, let's achieve them, go buy something.
So if you found this video helpful, you are definitely going to like this one. Head over there where we talk about interest rates, what to expect, what is happening, because that is ever changing. So we'll see you guys on that video.